This is breaking news.
Donatella Versace seen for first time since being pushed out of her own company as she parties with Kate Moss, Amber Valetta, and more. Donatella Versace looked ab-fab as she was seen for the first time since getting unceremoniously pushed out from her family brand. The Italian fashion queen was surrounded by supermodel pals, including Kate Moss and Amber Valetta, as she stepped out at London's exclusive Tramp nightclub Thursday night. The group also included top models Kristen McMahon, Jackie Hooper, Natasha Poley, alongside Mila Van Eaton and Micah Argynaros. A source told Page 6 exclusively, Donatella wanted a girls' night out, and she was surrounded with friends who have supported her and love her. It was, however, a rather more sedate evening compared to the ones Donatella used to spend with Moss, 51. She once admitted they were known as dangerous party girls in the 90s, alongside Naomi Campbell. "We were really dangerous," she said in 2016. During that time, in the 1990s, you were allowed to do everything. There were no limits, or at least we used to think so. We did everything you could imagine. Parties, events, it was a lot of fun at that time, but then at a certain point I started thinking about my life. I wondered, what am I doing? What's my future? We were told how Donatella, 69, was left out in the cold earlier this month when John D. Idol, the chief executive officer of Capri Holdings, which also owns Michael Kors and Jimmy Choo, announced she was stepping down as chief creative officer after almost 30 years. Sources told us that, moving forward, the Platinum Blonde cannot use her name in business and will not be designing, as Fashion Insiders insisted that Idol had taken the heart out of Versace. Dario Vitale, the former design and image director of Miu Miu, has been named as the creative lead at Versace and starts April 1. Donatella, who has been a fixture in both Hollywood and on the runway, will take on the honorary role of chief brand ambassador at the company. However, sources said Capri would rue the day they shut Donatella out after she built up the business, following her brother Gianni's tragic death in 1997. "I will remain Versace's most passionate supporter. Versace is in my DNA and always in my heart," Donatella said in a press release. Although she has every intention to continue working with Versace, the insider said, "She has a lot of irons in the fire. She has a very bright future ahead of her." Donatella was bombarded with messages of support after news of her exit broke. "You are the beating heart of Versace and always will be. We love you," wrote actor Channing Tatum, while Linda Evangelista, who strutted down the Versace catwalk at the height of the supermodel's era, alongside Cindy Crawford, Christy Turlington, and Naomi Campbell, said, "Again and again." Penelope Cruz paid tribute, as did Lily Collins and top designers including Jonathan Anderson of Lou, who Donatella helped discover, Victoria Beckham, and Pierpaolo Piccioli.